What's going on, guys? This is Travesty here, and today I've got a UU session. Sorry for the late upload, but I've been doing a lot of preparation for PPL. I also have a really big assignment due at uni, so I haven't had the time to record until today, and I was supposed to upload this morning, so I'm sorry about that. But I do at least have a team built. I haven't tested it too much, but it's fun. I'm going to say that at least. I really like playing with this team. I don't know how good it is, but I really like it. I was going to speed creep with you, actually, but I don't think I can be bothered right now. So, anyway, the team is... I decided to build around Pangoro. I didn't end up building so much around Pangoro as having it on the team and then chucking some other good stuff on there. Because I think this thing is really underrated, honestly. It's BL2. I really think it should be UU. Because it's got good bulk, solid bulk, and a pretty good attack stat, and one of the really the coolest unique moves in the game in parting shot. So I'm running Choice Bandit. I did consider Scarf, but it's too slow for it to really be useful. So I decided to just go raw power, run Choice Band with dual stab in Drain Punch and Knockoff, with Iron Fist makes the Drain Punch nice. I was looking at maybe running Scrappy. Actually, I am going to run Scrappy, because one of the things that I want this for is to hit Doublade. Means Drain Punch doesn't hit as hard. What else does it hit then? Basically, yeah, actually I like having Scrappy Drain Punch. You can also run Mold Breaker. It's a pretty cool mod. I would really consider drafting it for PPL, but once I got Mega Sableye, I didn't really want another Fairy weakness that wasn't my dragon, and yeah, stuff just kind of happened. In any case, I do think this is a really cool mod. I'm surprised no one's ever drafted it that I know of in any of the leagues that I pay attention to, at least. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting that in future seasons, and I'm going to call you Panda King because that's honestly what you look like, and I'm pretty sure it's a Pyrota's nickname. Then have Roserade. You know what, give up on nicknames, I'm not good at them. Life Orb Roserade, again, really cool mod. I was going to draft it before it got sniped. And running Life Orb with Spikes because I don't have a Defog on this team, actually, that's a problem. But I'm running Life Orb with Spikes because I basically want to just be able to kill shit late game with these two. And so Spikes is going to help wear down a lot of walls because that's what Roserade does. And I decided Spikes over T-Spikes because there are a lot of common poison types in UU, like the Nidos, Roserade herself. Amoonguss actually gets used quite a bit, and so the T-Spikes are too easy to get rid of. There's also a lot of the bulky steel types, which is what I'm trying to get rid of for these two to clean up. Although this can hit steel types, this can't really. They don't get affected by T-Spikes, so I decided Spikes instead. Hidden Power Fire, because Technician HP Fire is fantastic. Because people think they have a free switch if you start setting up Spikes, like, oh, this is a support set, and then you bop them. Leaf Storm just destroys things, honestly, it's so powerful. And then Sludge Bomb to hit other bulky grass types. It's also good to just have that dual stab, and the poison chance, not that this gets Sludge Wave anyway, so you can't really choose. Next on the team is the dragon that's probably going to do most of my kills. You have Outrage, Iron Tail, Fire Blast, and Earthquake on a Scarf Moxie Salamence. So that's pretty terrifying, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, obviously Fire Blast isn't a great move for a Scarf Salamence, but I wanted it to be there in case I'm bringing in mid-game to surprise something, because there aren't honestly too many other, like, it's basically if I can get rid of some fairies, which is the other thing Roserade can do with Sludge Bomb. Get rid of some fairies so I don't need to go for Iron Tail. I can just nuke shit with Outrage. Obviously steel types are also a problem, but that's what Pangoro is for, hopefully. Then I basically have my Wall Core. So I have Mega Aggron. I haven't really used this thing, and it's one of those things that I think I probably should have drafted. I think I shouldn't have taken Mega Sableye. I got this thing later and got a different core, basically. But that's it. I'm really happy with Mega Sableye. But yeah. You'll sense the theme on this team is a lot of things that I actually really want to try out in draft format at some point. Mega Aggron's really cool. It's fat. Jesus. Like, Filter makes it so much harder to take down. And the Steel type is a good defensive typing, that's always been a thing. and then it's also just hits really hard. It's a pain in the ass to take down because it beats so many other things. I've got Heavy Slam, Dragon Tail as the only 2 attacking moves. I got this just in case I need to phase something that's trying to set up on me. T-Wave, because T-Wave is nice, honestly, especially when I got some slow things to try and kill stuff. And Stealth Rock, because again, wearing things down is going to be nice for Salamence and Pangoro, and even Roserade a bit. And then have the other half of the defensive core. Oh yeah, the investment. Can't remember exactly what the calcs were. I ran some calcs and there's lived some important stuff that I needed it to then Oko something back. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it was a thing. Then have Physically Defensive Vaporeon as my dedicated fire spam switch in, because you need one of those for UU, because Entei, Darmanitan, Victini's OU now, thank fuck. Also stops Scald spam with Water Absorb, and Wish Passing is really nice with Aggron. I was considering running Baton Pass, honestly. Scald, Wish, Heal Bell, Baton Pass, but Wish Protect is too nice, I think. And given a lot of the time with Aggron, if you're wishing into it, it's going to wall something anyway, so you can take the hit and then heal yourself all the way back up, because it doesn't have the greatest HP stat, especially compared to Vaporeon. So look at that, passing off a 232 HP Wish gives this thing like 60%, a bit more, back, and then it just has such sky-high defenses and filter that it's just block. Last one on the team, another Scald spam stopper. So Crocoon is not a problem at all between these two, is Specs Heliolisk. Wanted a bit more speed. Speed electric types are always nice, and I didn't want Jolteon because it doesn't get as good a coverage, because if you run HP Ice then you get walled by things like Swampert, Seismitoad, Quagsire. Not that they see much usage in you, but particularly Swampert is the issue. Whereas with Grass Knot, I don't need to worry about that. I did consider running HP Ice, but I don't really need it with Grass Knot, honestly, because most of the things that I would be hitting, like Donphan, for example, people like to switch in for some reason, I can hit with Grass Knot anyway. Gligar is a thing. Gligar is a thing I don't really have much for, except this sort of. Yeah, Gligar is a bit of a problem, honestly. I have to hope I can just nuke it with some stuff. In any case, Thunderbolt and Volt Switch, because I like being able to go for the slightly more powerful electric move, and if I want to stay in against something like a Suicune, I can go for Thunderbolt instead, and Volt Switch is because Volt Switch. Hyper Voice for Dual Stab, and also it's not one of the most common sense. In fact, I might change it for HP Ice, because, yeah, I will, because Gligar is a fucking pain in the butt to deal with. In any case, I'm going to look for a battle, and yeah, we find one straight away against Avensis Verso. How do you pronounce that? Belly Drum Slurpuff, I don't like that. I really don't like that. It wins you low ladder games, that's about it. It has a Kingdra, which is interesting. It has a Donphan. I see the lead being either PZ, a lot of people lead with, just to start nuking shit off the bat. Infernape can be a lead, Donphan can be a lead. What do I want to go with? I don't want to go with my Scarfer, because that's my late game. Honestly, this matches up well against neither of these two. But rocks are really nice, and I don't see a Defogger. I'm going to lead Aggron. There's Infernape. I don't particularly like that. I can probably tank one, honestly. I can probably tank a couple, but he's very possibly Mix-Ape. So I'm just going to go into Vaporeon, see how good of a player this guy is. Because if he U-turns, yeah, there's a U-turn. So I probably could have stayed in, but it's not worth the risk. I'm guessing this is going to be Scarf Mix-Ape. In comes the Kingdra, knowing that I can't touch it. This is going to be Cryptra, I'm guessing. And I kind of just want to go into Mence, because I will outspeed even after he Dragon Dances. The problem is I can't go for Outrage. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. And I can't just Scald and hope for the burn, because it's Cryptra. How do I kill this? I think I have to go into Mints and really hope he doesn't just drop a Draco. There's the focus energy. I mean, honestly, if I outrage and he goes into Slurpuff, yeah, there it is. Because I'm not locked in, I can do nothing to this thing. It's just gonna belly drum. Have I just lost? I think I just lost. What speed do you hit? Yeah, I don't outspeed with anything. And I don't have a sash user. I'm pretty sure I just lose. No, okay, good, he switched out. I'm gonna stay in against you and get my rocks up. As he does the same. Here is his spinner. I mean, if you spin, let me go into Roserade. Expecting him to spin now. There it is. He gets a crit. Doesn't really matter, although this thing being worn down isn't great. And he's that sturdy. But what is this thing good for? If I just fire off a Leaf Storm, nothing's really going to appreciate that. There's the sturdy. And he's going to kill me with EQ. But then I can't bring in this and get Moxie yet. What do I outspeed? 218. Man, this team is slow. Why did you switch in on a Hyper Voice? Not much. I'm not gonna. Oh, I don't have Hyper Voice anymore. That's unfortunate. HP Ice is nowhere near as good a coverage. And I just have to go for it, I guess. There's the Ice Shard. Man. As soon as I change a move, I want it back the other way. This is why this team struggles a bit, actually. I should have done a bit more testing. This is a problem. At least that Slurpuff didn't set up. So here's the Houndoom. I think I'm going to go into... I mean, what do you have for Vaporeon? This is probably his Mega. But honestly, what does it have for Vaporeon? If it carries Solar Beam or something and Sunny Day, then so be it. There's the Nasty Plot. I'm just going to Sclad. Dark Pulse does a shite ton because I'm physically defensive. But that does bring it down. Don't want to just Protect? I mean, I outspeed you with this thing. And I can just go for EQ. I'm gonna Protect. Just to be a cunt. There's the Dark Pulse. There's no point really in switching into this because I'll let this go down and Infernape just kills me, but you know what? I have to risk it. There's the Dark Pulse, takes me out. I bring in the big ass fucking thing. I think I just go for EQ here. There's a Protect. You don't really have a switch into an EQ, man. Like, this dies, this dies. This can probably take one and then be unburdened. But without the belly drum, it's not as much of a problem. This is not taken two. Especially not a crit. And you're lefties, so I outspeed you. And then we get the Moxie, which is nice. Which means I will probably stay in, and I'm just going to calc. If I am Salamence Scarf Moxie. Does it have Scarf at +1? I am, say Jolly, whatever. Plus Speed Nature against Slurpuff. You belly drum. EQ will do enough where it can't. I mean, what are you going to do to me? Kingdra. It's probably bulky enough to take an EQ, honestly. Your Critdra. Yeah, it definitely is. Do I let this thing go down though? Because I can just clean up late game. But the problem is Slurpuff is still there. And I don't want him setting up Focus Energy. Agility. Fucking oath, man. There's the Draco. But you can't set up a crit crap now. So we bring in this and we T-Wave, honestly. There's a Focus Energy. Mate, I don't give a fuck. And then we Dragon Tail as Surf almost kills because of a crit. That's unfortunate because now we're easily revenged by anything. There's close combat, and I think he just wins at this point. I'm gonna hope I can take one and then drain, but I can't because it's an Infernape, and you definitely can't. My best move is T-Bolt. Yeah, GG. Well, he was ranked pretty high though. Anyway, that wasn't a great battle. That did not showcase off the team anywhere near as well as I hoped it would. But in any case, that's going to be it for today, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next upload.